How about now? Anything now? Hey, there we go. Sorry, friends. Thank you so much. Hi, and welcome to the Championship Elimination Round 2. Only like my third time ever running a Twitch live stream like this. So hey, the tech is happening. Thanks everybody so much for being here. Thank you for adapting to our schedule change. For anyone who doesn't know, we are a California-based company in Burbank, which is right in the heart of the valley, which was impacted by the Los Angeles wildfires over the last week. So this stream did switch from planned on Monday to now today. So thank you so much for being here with us. We've been sharing resources on all of our social media, and we hope that you will seek those out to aid our friends, fellows, and many of us with the impacts from these fires. However, in the meantime, oh, someone says, yay, there's some audio. Oh, I hope it's enough audio. Am I quiet? I'll get louder if needed. Anyway, for anyone who is unaware, hopefully you all know what you're here for, but in case you don't, welcome to the Roguelike Rumbles. This is a PvP Battle Royale, and this being our championship elimination, the 4 people joining us today are reigning champs. They each won a game that was part of our regular season that are played live at the Roguelike Tavern in Burbank, California, and then streamed live to Twitch and posted later to the YouTubes. So today, these 4 reigning champs are going to battle it out for you live today. It's happening. And whoever wins, whatever 2 people are left standing, will join our other 2 from the previous elimination round in our Champions Cup match, which is happening this Thursday, January 23rd. Again, live at the Roguelike Tavern, and of course, streaming to Twitch. Thank you, Kimmy. Yes, sending lots of love to the community. Now, for anyone who wasn't here last time, we are testing out a brand new system that allows us to carry our interactive rewards from the bar into the Twitch virtual reality. So you should be able to visit Coffee Now, as some people have already done in advance, to sponsor these heroes, these champions. We've got magic items, health potions, lair actions, and for this elimination only, resurrections available for some champions, should you wish to sponsor them. This is like WWE meets Hunger Games. So if you haven't participated before, we hope that today's battle will inspire you, and just know that all of the profits from those rewards will be split among our heroes to pay these working artists, because that is what Los Angeles is, as a town of working artists. Without further ado, we drop in media res into Las Asimas, which is a magical world, just a little sidestep from our own. And here you can find every adventurer's favorite tavern, the Roguelike Tavern. Today, there is an air of anticipation as not a normal rumble is happening, but instead a very exciting elimination rumble. And 4 champions are making their way to the tavern. Champions, could you please roll initiative? Favorite thing to ask for it right off the top. All right, anyone in the 15 and above? Ooh,
16.
nice.
Also 16.
Ooh,
19.
Which one of you have higher dex?
I have a +4 to my dex.
+3.
I was gonna say, I don't think Lyran is that high. Rivers, what'd you get?
19.
Woo! Incredible. And Seanevans, where are we clocking in?
We're looking at a 12.
Incredible, stunning. So, in this order, we shall visit upon each of our champions as you await in your green rooms, already prepped and ready to go at the tavern. Rivers, could you please describe yourself and any last-minute pre-game preparations you are going through?
In their green room, Rivers Ommerica, who is a not very tall crocodile person, paces around wearing head-to-toe kind of deteriorated, swampy-looking, both post-apocalyptia clothing with a jacket and, big studded pants, but also a big funny pirate hat and kind of pirate accoutrement mixed in there as well. But he is, we'll say a crocodile, also maybe a lizard wizard, if you will. And as he paces around in the room, he hums to himself very quietly and just kind of keeps a steady beat as he prepares and psychs himself up for what is to come for the honor of Dismayland.
Incredible. The next door down, Thalia. Could you please describe yourself?
Absolutely. Thalia is a very tall, beefy built human woman in all black, except for she has like a midnight blue cloak. And she's got a scar over her eye, and that eye is cloudy, and her hair is shaved on one side while it hangs long down the other. And she has this giant greatsword strapped to her back, and she's looking at herself in the mirror in the dressing room, going, okay, you can do this. You can do this. You never give up. Just one more, and then championship. You can do this. And she's just hyping herself up in the mirror.
Positive affirmations in your mirror. I love it.
Yeah.
Incredible. Next, Lyran, would you please describe yourself and what preparations you are making before the game?
Yes. So Lyran is a very dainty, very dandy elf who has a little mop of dark hair and dresses somewhere between a pop and a rock star, which is a little incongruous with the accordion concertina little squeeze box that hangs from his hip. And he has a rapier in his hand, but he's doing like stretches and vocal warm-up exercises.
Incredible, stunning. I would ask for a sample, but we'll let that be. Won't put you under performance pressure extra. Last but certainly not least, in the final green room, Seanevans, could you please describe yourself?
Yeah, Seanevans is sort of tall, bald eagle Aarakocra. He has his armor on, but his flail is sort of resting on the side, and he's sort of staring in the mirror while also using the tavern's complimentary message stone, speaking stone, and he's sort of saying, look, Gilda, baby, look, I'll get the money. Look, I know the hot sauce didn't work last time, okay? I know it didn't really catch on, but I have more investors just like you. I'm trying something new today. I have a show today. Don't worry about it. Hello? Hello? And that's sort of where he's at.
Oh no, it sounds like there's a hot sauce mob ready to go. Well, with that little note of intrigue, we'll say that you all are each roused from your dressing rooms by a little halfling you know to be Salida, and she leads you down the winding spiral staircase down the deep stone steps as the scent of you all have been to Rumbles before, not only to compete, but I think most of you have also attended and watched, and you're quite familiar with that. Oh, a little bit of a gym kind of scent, you know, the legions of sweat and years of bloodstains mopped off the floor. There's also today a scent maybe only familiar to one of you. Just for funsies, let's have all of you roll a cute little perception check just to see. I would say, Seanevans, you get to roll with advantage.
Ooh.
I don't know shit.
14.
18.
Getting those natural ones out right now.
Oh, good. Yeah. No, clear them out.
With advantage, that's a 7.
Okay. Despite the fact that you're the one most familiar, Lyran, I guess here's my question: do you tend to watch Rumbles, either in person or over your hob system, your home orb, as it were?
Yes, since dying at the first one, yes, but not after the last one because Lyran has been on tour, and this is
No?
a stop on the way.
Incredible. Good to know. The career is taking off. It's been a very musical year for the Rumbles. So I think maybe Seanevans was too flushed in the heat of battle to really notice, but you might remember and or associate a rising, sizzling kind of electric scent that you might attach to the dungeon design that was present when Seanevans fought. Kind of an electric, voidy smell, as it were. And as you all descend, you are brought up to a quick little interview station setup. Rumble's backdrop and big lights, and there's a little tiefling holding a camera on a beautiful high elf interviewer. The long silvery hair. She looks like she's descended straight from the moon. She's going, "Oh, wonderful champions! Come on! Who's first? Oh, Rivers! Could you please tell us how excited you are to be here for the next Rumble, and do you have a little message for any of your supporters?"
Yes, I'm very excited. And Rivers leans into the microphone like he might eat it. Uh, and just quirks a little grin. I'm doing this for the honor of Dismayland. And then he just walks
Oh.
away.
Someone here from the rival kingdom, that's sure to bring some excitement to the Rumbles today. A hometown hero, Thalia. Hi. Do you have any words for your followers?
Yes. Cheer for me, because I never give up, and I'm not about to start now.
Okay, sweet. Short, simple, to the point. I love it. And maybe we'll get a little more loquaciousness from the bard. Lyran, do you have any message for your supporters today?
Oh, it's so wonderful to be back on what has become a home stage for me. Hope I don't die again. Maybe I'll fall in love, and I'll definitely write another hit.
Oh, we cannot wait to hear. Whether or not you make it to the next round, I think we are all just dying to see it, like an Aria Lyran collaboration. I think that would be great.
I hope to see it.
So do we. All right. Well, last but certainly not least, the bird with the bold tastes. Seanevans, anything for your supporters at home?
He looks directly forward and he says, "Hi there, I'm Seanevans Hotwings." And he looks to the side to a camera that may or may not be there. And he says, "The Paladin Aarakocra with hot questions and even hotter wings." And he looks back and he says, "I'm just happy to be here. And also, things might be a little different today. I'm trying something new. So we'll see what the fans think."
Well, we cannot wait to see it. Don't have a second cam, but that was great. Okay, wonderful. Well, we will see you all down there. We cannot wait. And with that, Salida ushers you away from this interviewer, and you are taken down to an area you're all now very familiar with, one we maybe haven't illuminated for the audience at home so often, though. But there's a space below, even further down, lower than the arena floor itself. It is beneath the dungeon, a kind of just dark basement space that you are all familiar with little pads with teleportation circles inscribed on them. Much again akin to our inspiration point, the Hunger Games. That these pads will kind of tube you up to the dungeon above, and you stand on your spaces in anticipation. Any final words before the match begins?
Lord have mercy.
Cool. What'd you say?
I said, "Lord have mercy."
The Aarakocra says this quietly as you are all then suddenly summoned upwards and teleported into the dungeon floor, where you see what awaits you. You are transported to a hexagonal space, a much smaller battlefield than any of you have ever fought before. And each of these 6 sides of this walled arena have massive, almost like windows, but they're like fully lit panels, emitting this purple glow. Those of you, again, familiar with the Rumbles will recognize this as the signature color of Lady Destiny, who is the dungeon mistress for today's battle. And as you find yourselves so summoned, looking at one another, you hear her voice echoing magically enhanced across the arena as she says, "Champions, are you ready to rumble?" And with
Yes!
Always.
that, Rivers, the floor is yours. What would you like to do?
his clawed feet hit this terrain. He takes a deep breath in, and that humming begins to kind of pulse through him, and around him swirls a bit of just like sparkly, bright, cheerful looking magic, which is very odd for this very wet looking creature. And as he does, he draws a rapier and begins to conduct the music as I'm going to activate my blade song. And as he finishes with a flourish, he does a pirouette and points his rapier at the ground and then draws up from it. And as he does, the rapier begins to vibrate and pulse through him, and it moves suddenly faster and faster and faster, and the beat of his humming that we've been hearing since he was in his waiting room now goes faster and faster. And I'm also going to cast haste.
And are you doing anything with your haste?
And I'm going to run straight for Lyran.
Say quietly. And you have a 30 or how much movement? Are you sure?
With my blade song and haste, I have 60 feet of movement.
I mean, you can easily get there. You fly
Yes.
forwards towards the bard.
And with that vibrating rapier, just going to take a quick lancing stab.
Roll for stab.
Oh, bad. Hilarious. I think as he charges forward, that's a 9.
It's not gonna hit. So
Nope.
Gator comes charging at you and misses wildly.
And is gonna spin around and actually move into the corner, the darker corner, right to just above and a little higher. Yeah, right in there, away from the screens a little. Yep, just kind of does a little pirouette, spins around, and runs back to the corner.
I don't know why everybody is so suspicious of these screens.
You're-
Everybody was
you're
suspicious
going
of them
after
last
me.
time, and they're just there for cool lighting.
I don't believe you.
At any rate, up next is Thalia. The crocodile seems to have made their intent obvious. What would you like to do?
Yes, I will pull out my very large greatsword that is attached to my back, and I only have, what do I have for movement? I have 30 feet of movement, so I will also go towards the bard. And I will go nothing personal, you are the closest one to me. And
I'm a much better ally than I am opponent.
we'll find out, I guess. As a bonus action, yeah. As a bonus action, I would like to rage.
Okay.
And with my great sword, I would like to make 2 attacks on.
You are not quite toward them yet.
Oh.
If you only had 30 feet of movement, you were here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You are at your 30.
I'm at my 30. Okay. Then.
I mean, you can run over and just front in front of Lyran if you want. Just be like, ah.
Nah. Okay, then instead I will pull out my little hand crossbow that I have, and I'm still gonna rage as a bonus action. And then I will make 2 attacks with my crossbow.
Incredible. Roll away.
Okay. And yeah, okay. The first one is a 19.
Pretty sure that hits.
And the second one is a 14.
That still hits.
I was like, I don't know that 100%, but I think it's close.
I'm a bard!
Okay. And then on the second one, I'd like to expend a superiority die to do a trip attack.
Okay.
But would you like me to roll my damage first before for the first one before I do the second one?
Say again?
Would you like me to roll my damage on the first one before I do the second one?
You can do them together if you like.
Okay.
Make the math easier on me.
Okay. Somebody else jump in. I got a bunch of math I got to do.
Well, I'll say, while you're mathing, in kind of bullet time, Lyran, you see in the distance a little magical, we'll say like flying droid device is coming towards you, with a delivery that will be available to you as soon as it is your turn. Unfortunately, it cannot be equipped mid someone else's action. Hopefully, you've received in the chat a little item for you. And that comes courtesy of, let me double check the name. Jared. Thank you, Jared.
Thank you.
Our first midstream item has arrived.
Hope it saves me.
Did you do your math, Thalia? Are you ready?
Yes. Yeah, altogether that's 22 points of damage. And I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
Oh, brilliant.
As the bolts rip through you, you are taken down to 26 points of health.
That is a 16.
Oh, you make it, so you are not knocked prone.
But you keep your feet, as a performer always does. Incredible.
And I will just stand there angrily going, I'm better with my great sword, okay?
Can you go after the others first? I'll back you up.
Ooh. I'll let you know. Let me think on that. That's my turn.
Don't have much time to think about it, because it is now Lyran's turn. What would you like to do?
Where's the thing?
Oh, you have the thing. It's in the Zoom chat. Did you get it?
Aha, there we go. It didn't
yeah,
pop
yeah,
up, but yes, there
you
we
have
go.
received
I see
a
it now.
corset of cake, which may be freely adorned.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna put this corset of cake on. Costume change.
Yeah, just costume change mid-battle. Suddenly you all look over at Lyran, and he is just dummy thick. Just hot as hell in this incredible corset. It also gives a bump to AC, which is much appreciated.
Very appreciated.
Please bump your AC up.
I am going to hide behind Thalia
Okay.
and say, I trust you.
Wow.
You know what? You know what? I like you. You stay behind me. I got you.
And let's see how the scores are a little hard to see. How far away is Seanevans across the arena?
5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh, I've moved behind Thalia.
45.
Kind of like in the lower.
Yeah. Right now he's about 50. If you're moving behind Thalia, he's gonna be more like 60.
Okay.
But you certainly could shoot around her if you'd like.
I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery on Rivers.
Okay.
The save?
Do you want to be kitty corner then around Thalia if you're attacking the?
No, I'm good right there. I'm good. I'm good right there. Yeah. And that is a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
DC 17.
Incredible. Any chance while he rolls that? Oh, then we for sure need a flavor. No. What are you saying for your vicious mockery?
I got a wall now. You gonna get me now?
There we go. That's great. Rivers, what'd you roll?
That's a 15 total for the save, so I do not make it, but I do keep concentration on both my spell and my blade song.
Incredible.
It's not Lyran's best. He is flustered from being attacked twice.
He
Right
like
at the
he
start.
looks at Lyran, kind of cocks his head to the side, and then looks at Thalia and is like, ah.
Incredible. Well, at a loss for words, still an effective maneuver. Anything else from you, Lyran, or is that it?
That's what I got.
Their damage?
Oh, it
Okay.
worked. I didn't expect that to work.
I also
I was gonna, yeah,
let the damage go.
yeah.
No, 2d4.
Let's find out how much damage that
you
did
worked
on
so
the
hard for it.
That's 4 damage.
Hey,
Thanks.
it ain't nothing. Spectacular. With slightly wounded feelings. We move on to our final competitor. Out of the action so far, Seanevans, what would you like to do?
Who has been turned around this whole time, just sort of going, okay, all right, it's for the investors. Okay. And he turns around and there's just all this commotion going on. And you sort of see him go, and he sort of just slowly starts walking towards Rivers. Slowly.
Okay.
You know, and then I have a 25 movement speed. And as he's moving, he looks to the imaginary camera again and says, "Hi, I'm Seanevans. Now, you may know me from some shows such as Searing Smite Wings and other shows, but apparently now people don't care about eating hot food anymore. Apparently, what's hot right now is going on a show, interviewing someone where you have like crazy chemistry with them and you're pretending to date them. You're not actually dating them, but that's like anyway. So my investors suggested to me that I try something new. So we're gonna try this out for size and see how it goes. Is that my full movement speed there?
Yeah, that was it. As we're all
Perfect.
thinking about the Lost Awesome and Eric Coker shop date.
Yep.
Yep, that's it. As I'm this far away, I just sort of look at Rivers from afar, I guess, and go, "Hi."
Hi.
1 second, and he's going to channel divinity as his action,
Great.
and sort of just pull out his flail, not menacingly though, just sort of so it's there, and then say, "How are you?"
Oh, very confused. There's not a camera there.
Don't worry about that. It's all part of the show. I've done this before. I'm a professional. They seem to be stacked up over there.
Yeah.
So here's what I'm thinking. You, me, we stack up. Maybe get some fries later.
Ooh, I like fries. And I do like wings. Hot food's delicious.
I have a lot. I have so much inventory. It's actually upsetting. Like I can't get
Tell
rid of
you
it.
what, I work for let's say I know some people over in the kingdom to the south. I might be able to help you get those moved a little.
Yeah, I think I just entered a smuggling business. But yes, let's do it. I'm so excited.
On
And-
Twitch, you've entered a smuggling endeavor with the Dismayland. Spectacular. Is that your full move? You just you've made an alliance?
Yeah, so my action was channel divinity, and then let's see. I think yeah, that's my full move.
Incredible. With that, we move on to round 2. The alliance is formed on either side. Rivers, it's now your turn again.
Well, now that Rivers has made a friend, maybe whatever you call a friend in the cutthroat world of Dismayland, maybe just a smuggling partner. He moves like a blur, and I amend what I said in round 1. He has a movement speed of 80 feet. And as he runs, that magic kind of encases around him. And for my action number 1, I will cast Mage Armor.
Spectacular. I assume you're moving towards the other two?
Yes, running straight towards specifically. We're gonna do Lyran still.
Okay.
And
Do you want to be
with that rapier,
real quick? Do you want to be
Go ahead.
further from Thalia?
I think I would like to be directly next to Lyran, kitty corner to Thalia.
There you go. Great.
Yeah, we're gonna stay there. I'm happy there. Actually, I think we're going straight for Lyran, so put me down right by the screen if you would. I could pirouette around Thalia.
Yeah.
She's big and scary. And just gonna come in having cast mage armor for my hasted attack. I will attack Lyran.
Incredible.
Gonna roll a
Lizard
different
Wizard
die than normal.
rushes in, and I think with circuitous movement at 80 feet, you could have easily made it there without ever crossing Tully's path.
Yeah. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
That'll do it.
Yes, my +1 to AC is not enough to count that.
Hey, every little bit helps.
And that is 9 damage to Lyran. I know, I'm so sorry. As that rapier comes in, but followed quickly by the jaws of a crocodile. As for my bonus action, I'm going to bite Lyran.
Spectacular. Take a bite out of the bard.
And I miss fully. I think that there's no planet where a 8 hits. The dice give it and they take it away.
Clamps on the side of Lyran's face, but it does not make purchase.
Yeah, I think he goes in to bite Lyran and somehow, like, in trying to bite him, deflects and actually gets, like, nose first against that big screen. And then is going to, like, literally zoom past Lyran, like, almost an annoying bumblebee. And as far as you will let me go along the wall, yeah.
Yeah, you had about 35, so you can get here if you'd like.
Great, perfect. I'm gonna hang out there.
Oh,
And then he takes a bow, strangely.
Lizard Wizard drive by with the rapier.
Yep.
Thalia, you hear your new alliance behind you get stabbed.
How far away is Rivers from me?
About 25.
Sick. I will look at Lyran and go, "You are bad at this. Please get better." And I will go.
I've won once before.
Okay, try it again. And I will charge towards Rivers, and I will pull out my great sword. And I am still raging. And as a bonus action, I will go flame on, and I will ignite my flame tongue greatsword, and I will make 2 attacks on Rivers.
Ooh, that's nice.
You all watch as Thalia just lights her blade up with flame. It's pretty spectacular.
Pretty cool, you guys. That's a 19 for the first one.
Miss.
And 21 for the second one.
Miss.
I guess how high your AC is.
My AC is 24.
Ooh, I might need an updated character sheet from you.
With mage armor, blade
what it is.
song, and my base AC. Yeah.
Got it. I was like, that's not that number.
Stacking those buffs. That's why. Sorry to confuse you.
That's why you
I will
got
send you a
wizard.
cheat sheet.
Incredible. Thalia, much to your surprise, whatever is happening around Rivers, it's not. I don't think you've ever encountered a magical effect like this, but it works like armor, and you find your blows, despite being quite hefty, glancing off.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my turn.
Rivers just winks at Thalia.
No, don't do this. No.
What?
That's not for me.
All right. Worked last time.
Yeah, for anyone who didn't watch our trailers, we actually have the most romantic bunch here, as there were partnerships throughout most of the rumbles that these champions were in, but not Thalia. If that's all from you, then Lyran, you have been stabbed, but they've all moved to the other side of the room. So what would you like to do?
I want to run away, but running away means going closer to Sean Evans, who I know is already trying to buddy up with Rivers. I'm gonna do it anyway. And I'm actually gonna go a respectable distance in that direction, kind of like how Sean Evans went a respectable distance up from Rivers.
Mm-hmm.
And give him a little wink.
You're all trying to flirt your way out of this.
And say, hey, from one public face to another, I like your game. I know you were going for Rivers there, but he's got a kind of one-track mouth. Might be a competitor for your interests. What say you? And I am going to cast, well, it's not really a casting, it's an action.
Okay.
I'm using my performance of creation.
Okay.
This creates one non-magical item of my choice in an unoccupied space within 10 feet of me. This is going to be my best guess at Sean Evans' favorite hot sauce, and it'll be in my hand.
Okay.
What say you? There's more of these where this came from. We buddy up, and we'll go on a PR tour together. And in turn, for this battle, you'll help me out.
So this is like you actually I'm not overly familiar with performance of creation. You're creating an actual, or is it an illusion?
No, it's an item. It just lasts for it's kind of like glowy, and it lasts for. Sorry, this is a whole block of text I gotta read.
Oh,
I haven't
good.
used this before in battle, but it seems like a great time.
Yeah, by all means, you can create. Yeah, I think it
Oh no, it's just
lasts
creative.
until you create something else.
Yeah.
So I mean, Sean Evans, for all you're aware of, a kind of glowing but otherwise spectacular bottle of hot sauce has appeared in Lyran's hand. It looks quite appetizing, but there isn't a magical effect of persuasion imbued in it or anything. So this is all on you and your choices.
I can roll for persuasion if you if you want me to.
I don't think you have to, because you said my two favorite words, PR tour. The sauce is so I'm not sure if you overheard me or not, but I have like crates full of hot sauce, so I'm good on that front. But I like your face card. I like your moves here.
And I like your charm.
I think we could do numbers.
Okay.
Can I take the hot sauce, or am I not close enough?
You're not close enough, unless
No, I didn't think so.
Lyran was to like kind of chuck it at you.
Yeah, I think I can't go any further since that was my action.
Yeah,
so
that was your full move.
So it's still here for you if you want to come grab it.
Oh, making me come to you. Okay.
I simply have gone as far as I can.
it's that 90-10 moment, you know, when you're going out for the kiss. All right, well, but it is your turn, Sean Evans. So if you'd like to approach for the hot sauce, you may.
Oh, yes, I will approach for the hot sauce. This is what the viewers came for. He's gonna take the hot sauce and sort of look at him, and then look to the camera again. That's definitely there. Totally.
Lyran also looks to the camera. That's definitely there.
I mean, there are technically magical recording devices like all the way around, but it's not like there's a fly-in one zooming in on you.
I like to think that there is one over here, but we're just not making eye contact with it. And then I look back at him and I say, you and me, kid, we're going to go far. And I'm going to use a bonus action to cast Sanctuary on him.
Incredible.
And then
it imbues you, I think, like a shield. I'll go grab those stats and drop them to you in chat.
Mm-hmm.
Makes it harder for us to hit you.
Exactly. And then I'm going to now I'm going to become his wall. So I will step in front of him.
Bard doing what bards do and acquiring all the protection.
And that was just my bonus action and my movement. Is that my full movement to get like between him and the other two?
No, that was only I think like 15 feet.
Could I do that? Could I get in between them?
Yeah.
I'll do that.
There you go.
Thank you. And oh wait, did you lose health?
I did.
How much?
I had 48 hit points. I now have 17.
I see. I'm gonna give him 10 hit points with lay on hands.
All right. Seanevans reaches out a feathery hand to you and touches you, and you feel so much better.
Oh, what a soft touch.
Thanks, I moisturize.
Hey, I thought we were friends.
Bullshit.
I have many friends, many investors, many friends who are investors who I need to pay back. So this just seemed smarter. I drink my hot sauce.
You're on my list now, Bard.
You're on my list of friends.
Well, with possible new alliances formed and others potentially broken, we are going to, well, I won't say move quietly into the next round. There is, in fact, not a rumble, more of a slight tremor in the stage, and a sudden gusting, not quite of wind. It's more the air getting pulled out, kind of an effect. As suddenly the window to the lower left does what windows do, and it opens. And as it opens, you all see for a brief moment a vast, dark void crackling with purple electric energy, which again would be very familiar to Seanevans from your fight and the void tentacles that were there. And you don't see any such tentacles reaching out for you, but what does happen is suddenly the void that was outside is pulling you towards it. I do need both Seanevans and Lyran to please make me dex saves of 17 as a lair action drops onto the fight. In Thalia's favor, as a betrayal just happened.
She
and
stabbed me already!
More, but you just now I'm going to.
And you didn't protect me from an attack!
Lyran, what'd you roll?
I got a 14.
Fail. Seanevans.
22.
Ooh, success. Seanevans, you stay rooted pretty firmly as this void reaches for you, but it has no effect. Lyran, unfortunately, is sucked all the way towards the window. You will have a chance on your turn to make a dex save to see if you can keep yourself clawed in to the stage of the rumble. But at the top of the turn, it is now River's go. You have just watched one of your competitors be nearly sucked out this wide open window and into the dark void. What would you like to do?
I knew that those windows were dangerous. And Rivers looks up to Thalia because he has to look really far up to look to Thalia. He's 5 feet tall. So you can't hit me, and we've both been betrayed. What do you say you and I get some success here?
No, you are tough. And I was just about to say the same thing. How do you feel about revenge?
I love revenge.
Me too. Let's go.
And imagination. And with that, he kind of pirouettes away. uh, and is going to run kind of to the corner, the farthest corner, away from all of the danger. Basically around the edge of the void.
Yeah, you can
and
easily get
is-
there with your 80 feet of movement.
If I run past Seanevans, do I feel like if I go any closer than the trajectory that you moved him on, I would also get sucked into the void?
Roll perception for me.
Okay. Oh, bad. Why? Why can't I roll? That's a 10.
I think you could feel the wind pulling, and you're pretty small.
Yeah.
So you might have yeah, but you probably
It could be
safer-
fun, but
It could be fun, but you're probably safer staying away.
great. Then we're gonna go with the first plan. Then as he gets over there, he is going to snap his fingers, point his rapier, and at the end, a mote of bright white light shoots out and laser focused shoots towards Seanevans. I'll show you hot. And I'm gonna cast Firebolt.
Incredible.
That is a terrible roll. Why can't I roll well? That's an 11.
That does
Good.
not hit, right?
No. God, no. And then I'm going to use my hasted action to gosh, I think I'm just gonna there's nowhere to hide, so that doesn't help me. I think I'm gonna dash to the farthest corner.
Okay,
So Talia and I are on opposite sides.
got it. All right.
Yeah.
Seated in the corner. Talia. The void is pulling. What would you like to do?
I'm going to stay where I am because I do not want to get caught in that. And so I will use my crossbow and make 2 attacks on Seanevans with my crossbow. I'm trying to see. I haven't been damaged, have I?
You're not.
And I didn't hit. Oh no, but I did attack.
Oh,
Okay.
for whether or not you still have rage up? Yeah. No,
Yeah, we're
you can
good. I
attack.
attacked.
You're good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'll make 2 attacks on Seanevans.
Great.
And go, I actually hear revenge is a dish best served cold. As I fire crossbow bolt at him. The first one is a 25.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the second one's a natural 1.
Well, sadly, I don't think you have any advantage coins because those aren't in play.
Nope.
I
That's
am
okay.
going to need you to roll me a straight up luck check. 10 or lower, and your crossbow breaks.
Okay.
That's a nat 1, baby. There's consequences.
13.
Incredible. It feels like the trigger gets caught, but you are okay. Your first one that hit, roll some damage.
Great. And then I would like to expend a superiority die to to do a trip attack.
Okay, great.
So that's gonna end up being 2d8. Ooh, cool. That's max damage. 22 points of damage. I need a strength saving throw.
Yikes. Your crossbow bolt goes straight through Seanevans' heart, knocking him down to 50. And strength, what's the DC?
15.
Seanevans, roll dex. Or strength, excuse me.
Strength. Okay.
Strength, yeah.
You said 22, right?
Yes.
Okay. Strength. 19.
That'll do
You're
it.
not knocked prone.
Which is good, because you are in the void sphere. You feel like falling over could have been dangerous, but you are able to stay upright. Meanwhile, we are at Lyran's turn. You are dangling out a dark window. All that is behind you is crackling purple energy and void. Roll a dexterity check to see if you are able to stay. We're gonna make this a DC 15.
Is this a saving throw or just
Saving throw, yes, dexterity saving throw. See if you are sucked out the window.
That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will do it. You manage to catch yourself on the edge, and as you do, pulling yourself up and out, the window closes behind you. You are safe. As the window lights back up, that is going to be all of your movement for this turn, but I will allow you an action and bonus action.
An action and bonus action. Okay. With Lyran now being very, very windswept,
it's still looking incredible in your corset. You know, the windswept really added to it. It's like, you know, very rock and roll.
Just to the arena, he says, "You can't get rid of me that easily." As my bonus action, I'm going to give some bardic inspiration to Seanevans.
Okay.
This comes along with a little like shiny pepper that starts circling him.
Right.
And that is my mote of potential. I was trying to find the text for it. It's under the Bard College of Creation. It adds different little effects for the inspiration that's used for.
So is he able to choose, or have you decided which effect he's getting?
It depends on, I think, what he chooses to use the die for.
Great. Looks like you can add it to ability checks, attack rolls, or saving throws. So pretty much kind of advantage coin style. You can use it on almost anything, Seanevans.
Cool. What die was it? It's a D4? Or
My inspiration is a D8.
oh, D8, wonderful.
Yeah.
Wow. I
So
sneeze a little from the pepper.
Right. Anything else for you, Lyran?
That was bonus action. Yes, I am going to, as my action, cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Great. So you stand next to the window, windswept, you touch yourself, and you do what?
I regain D8 plus my spellcasting ability, so that is gonna be, I'd find my D8. Looks like that one. That is going to be 8 more hit points.
Great. You buff yourself back up to 35. Incredible. Great turn. Up next, Seanevans.
Oh, I just got attacked a bunch of times, and I'm just gonna brush it off and just again slowly walk towards Thalia.
Okay.
And then I don't know how close that gets me with 25.
I think you can get right up to her if you want.
Okay, so I am in range. Okay, great. And I'm going to say, "Hi. Do you have an agent? Just wondering. You got to look here. You know, you're tall. You know, you would do numbers on like, like a show maybe where there's like a bunch of adventurers, but they're all trying to like ask you out. Have you ever
I second that.
See?
You know, romance is not really at my forefront right now. At my forefront is beating you in this fight, so.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it's just romance is where it's at right now. Okay, well, yeah, sounds good. And I'm going to swing my flail right at her face.
Great.
All right, and then so that's the first attack, and that's 22 to hit.
I'm gonna use my reaction to parry,
Ooh,
actually.
Very good.
So, hang on, I have to see if I can. So that reduces it by 9, so you miss.
As the flail whips out, it is met with her flaming blade. Anything else from you, Seanevans?
yeah, I'll do a second attack.
You got it. Roll again.
This is a 16 hit.
Nope.
Does not. Glancing off her leather-studded armor. I think that's it for you. Anything else?
Do I have a bonus action, or is the talking a bonus action? Okay. So I'll.
While you're flirting, no, it doesn't. It's free.
Talking, much like crying, is a free action.
So I miss these swings, and I just go. Seriously though, consider it. I could make you a lot of coin, and then I'm going to touch myself on the chest and cast Searing Smite.
On your
My goal isn't coin. My goal is to be best fighter. So.
Oh, you touched yourself on the chest, but it impacts your weapon. I got so confused. I was like, you're
No, yeah.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
yeah.
Right. So Thalia, you watch him just kind of, put his hand on his chest, and suddenly the flail in his hand ignites, much like your blade.
Yeah.
Threatening, but nothing happening just yet. And as that brings us to the end of the round, you all hear that same, or feel that same slight tremor as the window to the top right opens, and no one is in the void space, but that effect, that great sucking of air out towards the window is present, we'll say. As we move into the top of round, I think 4, Rivers. You can feel just the little edge of void space, but you get the idea. You could probably move around it pretty easily, unless you choose to move through it.
No. Now that they're not in the middle of everything, both the other two, he's not afraid of Lyran. He doesn't fully understand, I think, that Sanctuary has been cast, but that's fine. We're gonna go straight for the Bard. And we're gonna open up this can of 3 attacks.
Incredible.
First attack is a 22. Second is a 17.
I think those both hit.
Well,
Yes.
I think you have to make a wisdom
Wisdom
save
saving
first.
Oh yeah,
throw is
wisdom saving throw.
required
That's
Yeah,
right.
for Sanctuary.
That's right. That is I have the wrong thing open. That is a 15.
Ooh, just made it.
Okay.
Right.
So the first 2, and then the third one is a 21 to hit.
They all hit.
Uh
So as you cut into the Bard, roll 3 rounds of damage.
That is 21 points of damage as he comes in as a blur with that rapier acting almost like a needle moving quickly through the air.
Spectacular. And you do indeed
Uh,
cut the Bard pretty close to ribbons.
And for my bonus action, I will also bite the Bard again. For bad for a 9. Again, cannot bite to save my little lizard life.
It's like an
Fine.
air of spice around Lyran, having just, summoned so many different pepper things, and
Yeah.
the spice in the air is just throwing you off. Your eyes are watering a little.
I think Rivers burps a little bit of fire, just kind of residual from all the magic and things, and then turns around and runs to the corner.
Okay, let me count how much.
The corner just above Lyran. Or all the way back to the other corner if I can make it.
Cost you about 65 to get here. So you probably can only
80.
go.
So yeah, go to the closer corner to Lyran. Yeah. Right up there.
Great. Meanwhile, Thalia, one of those little magical flying droids, comes and lands with a little health potion in your hand, courtesy of Shadow Mutt.
Excellent.
Standard Rumble rules apply for that, so that's going to be
yes.
3 HP, and you can have it at as a bonus action.
Yes. Amazing. Thank you so much. I will use my greatsword and I will make 2 attacks on Seanevans, who is right in front of me. That first one's a natural 20. On my Thalia die, so it's a fuck you.
Very good.
The second one is a 21 to hit.
Both hit.
Okay. So I haven't hit a natural 20 in combat in a while. It's double the damage of the die, correct?
Yes.
Okay. My question to that is because I get 2d6 plus I think 6 for the sword. I also get 2d6 because of the fire damage. So do I only double the weapon damage or the altogether damage?
I don't remember how we've ruled that before. I think double everything for rumbles.
Okay. Here we go.
I hear the announcer say double everything, and I go, wait, hold on.
Just double everything.
Wow. Okay, so
this is why we're gonna sit down and write a handbook for season 4.
So for the first attack, that's 46 points of damage.
Spectacular. You making barbecue chicken over here.
Yeah. For the second attack, that's 13 points of damage.
And with that, you all watch as the fighter does what fighters do and makes genuine flaming barbecue out of Seanevans' Hotwing as the Aarakocra falls sizzling and charred to the floor. Now, as long as the rumble is still going, resurrections are still an option. But for now, you all watch as Seanevans drops. And also, of course, I don't know that we remember to establish this at the top. We are doing not quite sudden death, but sudden death for Rumble's rules. He will have the chance to roll 1 death saving throw on his turn, which will be coming up very shortly, unless someone else decides to make it permanent. Anything else from you, Thalia?
Thalia will just look at Seanevans' charred corpse on the ground and go, actually for you, maybe revenge is best served hot. And
that was a good one. I liked that. That was a good one.
His unconscious self, it just escapes him. He can't help it.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible.
That's my turn.
Spectacular. All right. Lyran, you have watched Seanevans fall to the floor. What would you like to do?
My friend burnt to a crisp.
Yes.
Lyran has never been more intimidated nor more impressed. If heal him, can I? It will take a resurrection to bring Seanevans back.
I mean, he's technically unconscious. If you run over, you could. That's a you choice.
Lyran is simply too terrified. Audience, if you love us, bring him back. Lyran is gonna run into the corner, down there, because Lyran has also been like shredded by Rivers as well, and that is gonna come up right behind me if I go to Seanevans. So I'm hiding in the corner like a brave little bard.
Yes.
And as my action, I am going to use my animating performance.
Okay. What are you animating?
I can use any non-magical item I can see
Mhm.
within 30 feet of me.
Yeah. So what item are you animating? The floor is there. You have what's on you. You have what's on other people.
Yeah, Seanevans, what do you got on ya? Non-magical.
I got a flail. I got
That's
armor.
magical.
Oh, that is magical? I don't have.
Non-magical only.
Oh.
Let's check your inventory.
Yeah. I have hot sauce. I have a bottle of hot sauce that you created and gave to me.
I think magical. I mean standard adventuring equipment, I think.
Yeah.
Anyone got any pocket change?
I got a little
And
pocket
any
chain.
trinkets?
Some rope.
Yeah, I have a letter saying I owe someone a lot of money.
You probably have a like a podcasting mic.
Yeah.
Animate the Yeti.
I have a bunch of stickers of just like my face with like winking with like a hot sauce next to it.
You know what? Podcasting mic, I will take it.
Great.
Mics are my friend as a performer.
Of course.
That's pretty small though. I want something big. What's the biggest thing you have?
My flail?
Yeah, but I think your flail is magical because you.
I've tuned it. Oh well, technically,
like torch maybe.
Yeah, I would have a torch. Yeah.
You know what? This is gonna work instead. I'm gonna pull out of my soft pack my costume from last time because Lyran obviously brought it with him in case it was gonna be worthwhile. And he's gonna like rough it out in front of him to like make a little meet him at the wall.
Okay.
And this becomes a dancing item using the dancing item stat block, and has let me pull it up.
I think that would count as small, so it has like looks like a decent amount of HP, which is wild. So suddenly you all watch as a floating costume in the shape of Lyran appears in front of him. Decently beefy HP, 25, AC 16.
It's just like a glittery disco outfit.
Yeah, it's the it's the resurrection of the John Travolta suit come to haunt. Spectacular, and that is now dancing disco in front of Lyran. Spectacular.
And that's kind of on a little toward my left.
Okay. How are we gonna
to protect from River's whirlwind.
You see Rivers actually like seeing the sequins and things kind of, ooh, that's nice.
Let's see if we can. We're just gonna. Ooh, that didn't work the way I wanted it to at all.
A miasma of costume.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, this little white dancing self. You said a little to your left, so like there-ish.
Yeah.
Great. All right. A little dancing disco outfit is now protecting Lyran. Anything else?
Thalia, everything before I says, hold, I have not attacked you. I will not attack you. If we make it together, I'll back you up.
You know, if you had done this earlier, maybe, but I already have a pretty great ally on my side. So good luck, you'll need it.
Yikes. Seanevans, I think at that point we come to your turn. Would you like to roll a death saving throw? And for our near-death rules, let me double check this. Yes, 1 to 10 is going to be dead. 11 to 19, you'll be stable, giving somebody else a chance to revive you. 20 or up, you have 1 HP. Or 20, and you will be up with 1 HP.
All right. Do I add anything?
No.
That's an 8.
And with that, Seanevans is fully dead. You all watch as he disappears from the arena floor, as he passes from the match. He is eliminated. We come now to the top of the next round, and as we do, you all feel a strong gusting as the top window opens with a weird clean gap for some reason. But at any rate, the void draw is still as strong, and it now is concentrating in that area. Top of the order, Rivers. What would you like to do?
Rivers looks to Thalia and then looks to Lyran. Shall we?
We shall.
And that fast ticking crocodile bullet is going to go straight for Lyran around the costume.
Great.
And
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Yeah, easily made. With as your speedy little nimble legs, you run around, race around, and find yourself right beside Lyran.
we're gonna do it again. I like your costume. The first one is bad. Is only a 10, but the second one is a 23.
And Seanevans, is your sanctuary gone since you are gone?
It said it lasts for 1 minute.
But I think I've already succeeded on the save. Do I have to succeed every turn?
That's true. So it doesn't matter. Great.
Yeah. Can I cast Silvery Barbs as a reaction on this?
If Silvery Barbs impacts melee.
My attack, yeah.
Yes. I mostly only hear it when people are doing spells. So I was like, is that melee? Yeah.
All right. So it's a reroll for me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought.
I love Silvery Barbs, it's so great.
I know. It's vicious. It's only a 12. So the first 2 attacks miss.
You're
Right?
distracted by the dancing disco, and you miss.
Ooh. Just a bright, beautiful, glittering light in
Too
Rivers' eyes.
shiny.
But I do have a third attack.
I know.
Sorry. That is going to be a 19.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Rapier whipping as fast as his feet.
Yes. And that is a 5 piercing.
Okay. Great.
And then gonna try for the bite again. I got one more.
3rd time's the charm.
You really want to taste me?
That's cocked. Why?
These look so delicious.
Thank you. Okay. Finally, that is a 16
Hey.
to bite. And that does what kind of damage does that do? Hilariously, I have a negative to the damage roll for the bite.
Right.
No, it is right because it's based on my strength.
Oh. That makes sense. Yeah, so it's 1d6
Yeah, so it's
-1.
no, but it's a d6 -1, so that ends up being 3 damage, and then I actually gain 3 temporary hit points upon the bite, which is what I've been trying to do it the whole time.
Back
And
on Lyran and increase your own HP.
yes, a little bit of revenge for me. As he bites and kind of shakes his head and then is going to pirouette and run behind Thalia. Oh wait, no, not run behind Thalia. Go back to the corner away from the windows. We fear the windows.
You're going back to you. You won't have enough speed to get back to the one from which you came.
Go to the one where I am.
Yeah, I'm gonna go tuck myself into the corner with Thalia then.
Okay. Right.
Hi.
Right behind Thalia.
Hello.
All right, Thalia, it is now your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my way to this bard.
Right. You stride over, muscles flexing,
Yep.
sword on fire.
Yep. I'm gonna take out my sword and I'm gonna attack this bard.
My first friend.
This is what happens when you betray somebody.
Sorry, are people not allowed to have multiple friends?
Well,
Do you not have more than one friend, Talia?
I have no friends.
I would sincerely love to be your legitimate friend. You're really cool.
I know I am. The first attack misses, unfortunately. And the second attack is a 21 to hit.
I'm happy to die in your arms.
Awesome. So that, let's see the damage.
I would be honored.
See. That's 24 points of damage.
Woof. Yeah, as the sword cuts through Lyran does drop to the ground, and they are unconscious. You have another attack.
No, well, my first one missed.
Oh, your first one missed. Then
my second one hit.
Bonus action?
You know what? Yeah, why not? Just to be sure. I'm gonna action surge.
Right.
And I'm gonna do another attack.
Okay.
He is prone, so that means I have disadvantage. Is that how that? Or no, that's from
the advantage.
Ranged. It'd
You
be
had advantage on a melee
because I'm melee. That's right.
Yeah,
It's disadvantage if it's ranged. Okay. So at advantage, that's a filthy, disgusting 20.
Yeah, so you stab through Lyran, you pierce him to the floor, and as he goes fully unconscious, question, Lyran, does your disco thing drop, or is it stay up?
Oh, it...
I believe it stays up, because it's
probably
animated.
stays up, yeah.
Yeah, it has its own HP. Okay, so it chills out, and you all watch as in a burst of glitter and purple magic, Lyran, is resurrected and finds himself now situated behind his little guy. Roll a d10 for me, Lyran.
Yes.
I also get one more attack because action surge gets me an additional action.
Oh, well.
That is a 5.
All right, you come back with 5 HP, and let me check, Thalia, how far you went to get where you are.
Sure.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You have 5 more feet of movement, so you won't be able to necessarily get in range of melee. But you are technically correct.
That's fine. I'll use my crossbow then.
All right, this is it.
Okay.
For all the hot sauce.
That's a natural 1 on the Thalia dice, so it's a fuck me.
Yeah, that utterly failed. I am going to need you to roll that luck again, but this time gotta be higher than a 12, or your
Sure.
crossbow is out.
It was a 12.
Okay, you just managed to save your crossbow again. Unfortunately, it is now the end of your turn, and Lyran, you are up, and it is your turn.
I meant what I said. Dying in your arms was an honor. Thank you, fans. Thank you, fans. Love you too.
I think you might particularly love the person that supplied the resurrection, as they did share your last name.
And I am hoping that the little pockets between the window corners will be enough to save me.
Where are you going?
We're gonna try.
Mhm.
I'm gonna move right out to where it seems like the edge of the void comes out to, and then misty step into the corner between the open windows.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Okay, so you want to end up here, yeah?
Yeah. That's the goal.
Okay, this would be 20 feet of movement. And Misty Step is how far?
That can go, I think, 30 feet.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd have to go in a little bit.
Okay, so before I go in, can I? No, I don't think I can give myself inspiration.
Alternatively, actually, I
Only
didn't even think about this. Hang on, you could get to this corner if you wanted to, but if you're going specifically for the void, you will have to step into more void.
Yeah, no. I'll. Mm,
Choices.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna step. I'm gonna step in and hope it doesn't pull me far enough, and then I can misty step there.
Great. So you're going to need to make at least 10 feet into the void. And now
Sure.
you have 2 windows pulling on you. So I'm going to need you to roll 2 separate decks. You are at the edges, so it's not going to be the full, but I need 2 deck saves of 13.
Okay. I feel the wind pulling on me. The first one is a 21.
Great. Safe.
The second one is a 14.
Safe. You all watch as Lyran risks stepping into the void, and then suddenly, in a snap of mist, appears in this corner pocket between.
Seeing them begin to cast counterspell, Rivers pops the cork on a cider on his hip. Thank you, Indomitable Jason. And is going to use his counterspell cider to leave Lyran in the void.
Incredible. As you try to Misty Step, you find your spell ineffective, Lyran. You are trapped right now in the edge of the void.
I believe my dancing item has, follows me in combat.
Okay.
I'm gonna just double check that.
Of its own. As a bonus action, you can mentally command any creature you made. So you can command it to move. You decide what action it will take and where it will move. So it has 30 feet of movement. Where would you like it to go?
Can I use a bonus action to command it?
Yeah.
And to make a force-empowered slam on Rivers.
On Rivers. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. It will not have enough to make it to River.
Okay.
Because it was over here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It will be right at the edge.
I will leave it there.
Okay.
Actually, right between them.
Okay. As it continues to dance, it shimmies its way into the middle of them. It looks great. Sparkling. Incredible.
Yeah. Because it has an irrepressible dance. When any creature starts its turn within 10 feet of the item can I will choose decrease the walking speed of said creatures.
Okay, right now it is between both of them, and they are at 15 feet away.
15?
So
Okay, so I'll put it to Rivers.
okay, great. Rivers, the boogie is coming to you. You
Ooh.
feel it. You can feel
I
it.
think he starts to dance, yeah.
Your walking speed decreases by 10 feet.
We'll get to that top of the next round. The windows open, and Lyran, you begin to second guess your choices as you realize they might be opening counterclockwise. So the top left window opens. I don't know why the effects are doing it like this, but it do be doing it. As the void reaches towards you, please make me another dex save, now going up to 14 as 3 different pulls are upon you. But it's just for the one. You're just rolling for the one window that has opened.
Okay, that is a I can do math. That is a 16.
Okay, you just save. Top of the order though, it is now back to Rivers. Rivers, you find yourself dancing. Well,
He's very
I think
good.
is there any resist on that?
I mean, it's only 10 feet slower, so
Sure. Right.
yeah, it's just a field.
You're
So
boogieing
it's
down.
fine.
70 now instead of 80.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Rivers comprehends the deep fear of the void, and
Just
is
what I wish to
going
do with all of you. I just want you all to fear the void.
deep fear
Constantly
of
fear the void.
correctly to deeply fear the void, and I think I can still get close enough to cast. Oh yeah, it's 120 feet. Never mind.
Yeah, you can stay where
From
you are.
his little, yeah, from his little corner. This time he kind of like licks up the end of the blade. Strange, weird. Little mote of fire begins to appear again, and he is going to cast Firebolt on Lyran.
Here we go.
That is, gosh, a 27 to hit.
Oh boy, does that hit?
Wow. And it will be 9 points of fire damage.
A blaze of glory.
Indeed, as you
Sucked
lean
out into the
back,
void.
yes, body aflame. Lyran, you are sucked out into the void and out of the game. You have been eliminated. Friends, thank you so much for playing. Thank everyone who has been here watching, for participating. Thank you for the sponsorships, the lair actions, the health potion. There were things that didn't even get used. Thalia, if she had gone down, had a resurrection in her favor, courtesy of Jim. She had a couple of magic items that I don't even think you used either of them.
I did not. Didn't have to.
We may see if some of those things could carry over into the Thursday game, since we want all of our sponsorships to feel as though they were endeavors well spent. But at any rate, everyone, thank you so much. We appreciate all your support. We appreciate you being here to watch as we did another live elimination. This was our first season ever doing these live on Twitch, and it was very successful, and we so appreciate it. It could not have happened without all of you. Please, wherever you are virtually, give it up for these amazing champions. I'm going to try and get us, if Twitch will let me write and not spend bits. There we go. I'm going to try to get us over to a raid right now. We're going to roll credits, and then we will go raid. The Jordan Brown today is doing, oh gosh, what is it called? Critical Kindness. Another PvP battle royale where people have been donating to Doctors Without Borders in order to get the players of that game up levels. I think everybody is playing the game at level 20, and it's raised, I want to say like $20,000 for Doctors Without Borders as a part of the TTRPG Talk efforts to raise money for that wonderful cause this month. I am participating. You'll see more stuff on our social media. So please follow Pick Your Poison Productions. The Championship Rumble will have Rivers and Thalia, our surviving champs, playing this Thursday live at the Roguelike Tavern. Once again, I'm going to roll credits and get us out of here, and then an attempt to raid. So please stick around for that. And thank you all so much for being here. We really, really appreciate you. Okay, here we go. See if I can roll credits.